Hi, my name is Cindy McKinnon, and I am a Senior Ruby Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. This video is an explanation on business building bonuses, pay points, how we promote, and compression. Okay, let me share screen. Okay, first thing I need to do is tell you a little disclaimer. This is a picture I've made up of possible ways you could grow a Plexus team. This is not my team. That's my disclaimer. This is not really my team. I have made up certain examples in order to show you about promotions and how things work, but this is not my Plexus team. Okay. This is, however, me, and this is my upline. Candy Palmer, Abby Cantor, and Celeste Gwynn are in my upline, and they are affected by what I do with Plexus. And one of the biggest ways they are affected by what I do is with business building bonuses. With business building bonuses, when I sign a level 1 ambassador and they buy a welcome pack, if they buy a $99 welcome pack, half of, well, either one, $99 or $199 welcome pack, half of that welcome pack gets dispersed back to the ambassadors 4 levels above that new person. So if I sign a new level 1 who buys a welcome pack, a $99 welcome pack, I'm going to get $25 of that. Candy is going to get $12.50 of that. Abby is going to get $7.50 of that, and Celeste is going to get $5 out of that. If they buy a $199 welcome pack, I will get $50 of that. Candy will get $25, Abby will get $15, and Celeste will get $10. Now, these might be rounded just a little bit because 25% of $199 is not exactly $50, but these are pretty close to what we will be paid as far as business building bonuses go. And business building bonuses are paid on the Friday following the week when you sign the ambassador. The cutoff is on Saturday, and then the following Friday, business building bonuses are paid for any ambassadors you signed. We get paid those every Friday as long as you're actively signing ambassadors, and it's how we get paid 5 times a month would be the Friday business building bonus paychecks, and then the 15th of the month, the big commission check. Okay. Building a team. All right, this is, once again, a make-believe team, but let me talk to you about what's going on here. I've got me, and under me, I have signed 7 level 1s, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. These are my level 1s. We need to have 7 active level 1s in order to go diamond. So you should do your best to try to have 7 active level 1s at all times, if at all possible. But up here are the level 1s needed to go to promote to the various levels. To be a senior ambassador, you need 2 level 1s. To be silver, you need 3. To be gold, you need 3. To be senior gold, you need 3 level 1s. To be ruby, you need 4. Senior ruby, 5. Emerald and sapphire, you need 6 level 1s who are active. And to go diamond and stay diamond, you have to have 7 active level 1 ambassadors. Our advice with this company is to go wide and go deep. Go wide means sign as many level 1s as you can. Just keep signing them. And go deep means to also build further down underneath those level 1s. generally that's going to be the level 1 ambassador's job, is to start bringing on more people, and they bring on more people. So that's what's happening in this picture here. Ambassador A has signed three ambassadors. They would be my level 2s and level 1s to Ambassador A. Ambassador G has signed one level 1. That level 1 has signed 3. Those 3 have signed 3. That gives 9 more, and then those 9 have signed 3 each, and that gives 27 more. And this is what we call the power of 3 right here. Except for G has only signed 1 ambassador, and we'll talk more about that when I talk about how to promote. Okay, D. The situation with D is D has signed 3 ambassadors. They would be my level 2s, and Ambassador H has signed someone, and then Ambassador I is what we would call a Plexus rock star, basically. This person has signed 7 ambassadors themselves, 7 level 1s to them. They would be my they would be my level 3s. And then Ambassador L, showing I've got a kind of a perfect situation here where everybody's positioning themselves to go diamond at some point. Ambassador L has signed 7 ambassadors. Those 7 have signed 7 for an extra 49 ambassadors. Those 49 have signed 7 for 343 more ambassadors. And the 343 have signed 7 for 2,401 ambassadors. Now, what I have a picture of here is a team that is 7 levels deep under me. Level 1, level 2, level 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Our levels continue. These 2,401 ambassadors could sign ambassadors, and they'd be level 8 and level 9, and they continue. We can go as deep as you sign ambassadors, and they sign ambassadors, and they sign ambassadors. Okay. So this is just an example of a team. This is, once again, not my team. Okay, let's talk about pay points. Level 1 ambassadors who get their 100 PV every month earn you 5 pay points. Level 2 ambassadors also earn you 5 pay points. Level 3 earn you 5. 4 earn 4 points. A level 5 earns you 3 points. A level 6 earns you 2 points. And a level 7 earns you 1 point. And these are active ambassadors who get at least their 100 PV every month. They earn you these points every month. And 1, 2, and 3 are 5 points. And then from there, there's just a little pattern I recognize that these numbers always add up to 8. So that's something that can help you remember, what a level 5 is earning you, what a level 6 is earning you, and so on. Okay, so this team, this total team here that I have drawn out gives me a total of 3,881 points. 3,881 points, and the way pay points work with Plexus is they have a formula, and at the end of every month they apply that formula to, I assume, to their profit, to their income, and they determine what a pay point will be worth. And a pay point, I have heard of it being as high as $3.50. I've been with Plexus for 2 years. I've not seen that. Generally, it's been a little bit below $3, but it's easiest if I just use an average of $3 per pay point. So if this were my team, which it will be someday, but if this were my team, I'd have 3,881 points at the end of a month. And if the pay points are worth $3 per point, that would get me $11,643, and that is just on pay points alone, and that is paid out each month. That would be monthly income for this team. even if it stays stagnant, even if it doesn't grow anymore and everybody continues to get their 100 PV every month, that would be pay points that I would earn every month. Okay, so that's how pay points work, and levels and various things. Okay. Okay, value points. All right. How we promote. Okay, let's talk about the various situations that I have laid out here. How we promote. Okay. To become a silver ambassador with Plexus, you simply need, although it's not that simple for some people, but it's the least involved of all the promotions with Plexus. You need to sign 3 level 1 ambassadors and you will go silver. Those 3 level 1 ambassadors need to buy a welcome pack or get their 100 PV in the same month, and you will be determined to be silver. After that, promotions are based on total points, total pay points in your downline. To go gold, you need to have 100 total points. 15 of those points must be outside your main leg, and we'll talk about that in a moment. Senior gold, 250 total points. 40 of those points must be outside your main leg. To go ruby, you need 500 total. 100 of those must be outside your main leg. To go senior ruby, you need 750 points, 150 points outside your main leg. I just achieved that at the end of July this year. It's 2015 when I'm doing this. Emerald is 1,500 points, 375 points outside the main leg. Sapphire, 3,000 points total, 750 of those from outside your main leg. And diamond, to go diamond, you need 4,500 points. 1,125 of those points must be outside your main leg. So, what situations do I have here? I have Ambassador A. Ambassador A has signed 3 level 1s. Assuming those people bought their welcome packs or got their 100 PV in the month, then Ambassador A would be silver. So that's a picture of silver. Let's go over here and talk about G. G signed 1 ambassador. G would still be an ambassador. G would not be a senior ambassador or a silver ambassador. G has 1 level 1. Now, that level 1 has signed 3 ambassadors. That would make this ambassador V a silver ambassador. So this ambassador actually promoted above her sponsor, his or her sponsor, okay, by signing 3 level 1s. Those 3 level 1s, each signed 3 level 1s, they'd all be silver too, and as it goes on, and at some point in this, V could quite possibly go gold, but G would still be an ambassador. Okay, so that's why we stress you need to bring on at least 3 level 1s to get started. Okay, so that you can be silver, and you know it's okay to just be an ambassador and to have this team growing, but let's talk about what levels you get paid on when you're an ambassador. If you're just an ambassador, you only get paid on your level 1s. Senior ambassadors get paid, and that means senior ambassador means you have two sponsored level 1s. Senior ambassadors get paid on levels 1 through 3. Silver and gold get paid on levels 1 through 5. Senior gold and ruby get paid on levels 1 through 6. Senior ruby and on get paid on levels 1 through 7. We only get paid down to level 7, but because of compression, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, people will compress up. So you build deep, build 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, keep building. Those might eventually compress up and become pay point earners for you. So don't think that those people are going to waste at all. Okay, let's see. So G is an ambassador. G is only earning points on their level 1. So G is going to get 5 points for this person, and that's it. Meanwhile, V is a silver ambassador. V gets paid on levels 1 through 5. So V is going to get paid on these. This would be their level 1, level 2, level 3. If they sign any more down there, this person as a silver ambassador would be getting pay points for all of these people down below them. And once again, pay points, pay out pretty well, as you go down. So once again, I'd like to see G at least become a silver ambassador, or a senior ambassador, and earn pay points on levels 1, 2, and 3, or a silver ambassador and earn pay points on levels 1 through 5. That would be the ideal thing G would probably want to do. Okay, let's talk about D. D has signed 3 level 1s. So D is silver. One of those level 1s has signed someone, so this would be a level 2 to D. I has gone to town, as we talked about earlier, and signed, is growing a fantastic team. In fact, the total of points that D would earn me, this would be considered to be my main leg on the team. My main leg here would bring in 3,699 of those 3,881 total team points. Almost 3,700 of those would be coming from this leg right here. This would be considered to be my main leg, and A, B, C, E, F, and G would be my outside legs and my outside points. Okay, what level is D? We have already determined that D is silver. Is D gold? That's the next question. I mean, D has enough points to be sapphire. Has earned me enough points to be sapphire. Is D even gold? Well, to go gold, you need to have 100 total points. 15 of those points must be outside of your main leg. So D's main leg is I. Here's I. I's got this big team. This would be D's main leg, which means the outside points would come from H, K, and J. And H, K, and J are levels 1 and 2 to D, so that would be 5, 10, 15 points outside of the main leg, and there's definitely more than 100 points here, so D is definitely gold. D has the 15 points outside the main leg and well over 100 points in the downline. Can D go senior gold? Well, D definitely has over 250 points, but in order to go senior gold, D needs 40 points outside of their main leg, and they don't have that. So D is gold. Even though D has in their downline a ton of points, D is just gold. However, D as a gold gets paid on their levels 1 through 5. So under D, this would be level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, and all these count as pay points for D. So D is making some nice money. D is doing fine. D just cannot call themselves emerald or sapphire, or they might even be diamond because these count different points for D than they do for me. But they can't call themselves any of that because of the fact that they only have 15 points outside their main leg. So pay attention to that when you're building your team. Now, what about I? I has 7 level 1s, so I could potentially be diamond. Those are all signing, almost all signing people. And down here, this would be considered I's main leg. And I haven't figured out anything in relation to I necessarily, but if this is a level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for I is doing pretty well. I is definitely, well, I's doing well. I could be senior ruby, I could be emerald. I haven't figured that out in relation to I, but there isn't anything really holding I back. They've got their 7 level 1s that they need to go diamond. Several of them are building teams and they're being paid. I'm pretty sure that I is doing very, very well. So that's the sort of team, but I is doing much better than D as far as promotions go. D is gold, I is probably emerald, maybe sapphire. I'd have to do the math on that, but you get the idea. Okay, so that's how people can promote above their upline. If they keep building a team, you're responsible for building your team, and our advice is to go wide and go deep. Because if you bring on someone who builds wide and deep, that person could potentially promote above you. Now, they are earning you pay points, and that's a really nice thing, no doubt. But of course, we want to be able to promote to Emerald. We want to get the Lexus. We want to get the trip to Hawaii. We want to get to, call ourselves an Emerald, as well as Sapphire and Diamond, and so on. Okay, last thing, compression. Okay, what happens with compression is, very simple. A very simple example of that would be, say Ambassador A is silver, has signed 3 ambassadors, but something happens and A quits. A just drops out. Well, what would happen? They quit, they resign, they are no longer an ambassador, they are no longer in my reports and accounts. What would happen then is S, T, and U would move up. They're my level 2s at the moment, but they would move up to become my level 1s, assuming that they still want to work the business and are doing well. They would become my level 1s. If D were to quit for some reason, they'd be crazy to quit, in my opinion. But if D were to quit, H, I, and J would move up to my level 1s. All of these would become my level 2s, level 3s, level 4s, level 5s, level 6s, and then any of these down here, which before D left, these were my level 8s down here, they would compress up to become my level 7s. So at the moment, I would be earning 1 point apiece for these because they're my level 7s. If D were to leave, they would compress up to my level 6s, and level 6s pay 2 points apiece. And it would compress up throughout your system depending on where people stop being ambassadors. In my opinion, if you sign someone under you, you give up the right to quit. You've built a team. You need to be there, working that team. But people do, for various reasons. So that's how compression works. You level 8s, 9s, and 10s become important because people will stop, and if they've built even a small team under them, that will compress up, and that's great. Okay, so that explains business building bonuses, how to grow your team, pay points, how we promote, and compression. Thank you.